Out here to get a overnighter in. Hoping where I'm parked at, I'm allowed to be parked at. I may have to come back and move. If I see somebody up here, they may have to tell me that. But at Washington National Forrest, oh no, there's actually a camp spot right there. I think I should be okay where I'm at. I'm trying to get to a certain spot back in here I wanted to get to, but unfortunately with the being winter here, some of these roads are closed till spring. So yeah, we're gonna get back in here, see how this goes. Should be a reservoir coming up. But get out here and see what all is here. First time in this area, so. Alright, so which way the trail goes. Well, obviously don't want to go that way. But this looks pretty freaking cool. So I'll show you all this. Oh, this is why we do this. How beautiful this is out here. You know, it's all torn up from all these trees down. That rock. Whew, look at that. this a camping spot? We're gonna check this out. This is a decent little spot. I'm not gonna lie. It's along the water. I may just take this. Let's see. It's definitely going along the creek here. Let's see what we got. Good there, but I'm betting there's something better down here. We're hoping. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I had planned on hiking and putting miles in. This just canceled that. Looks like the trail goes up there too. There's probably more camping spots up there, but this is home. All right, tent set up. Got everything inside. Well, sleeping system inside, let's say. I'll go ahead and show you all that. Sleeping bag is a Mountain Hardwear Bishop Pass 0 degree. It's 650 down. First night using it. This is probably the reason why I want to come out in the winter, because I got myself a good sleeping bag to handle it. So this is actually probably a little too much for the night, because I think it's only supposed to get down to about 20. But I'll take it. This is a Sea to Summit mummy liner, sleeping bag liner. I'm just using it as a layer right now at this point. If it does get cold enough, I can actually take this and put it inside and sleep in it. Insulated divide by Big Agnes. And I do have the typical foam pad. That's actually also what my knee pad is made out of. That's why it's a little short, because I actually cut it up. But plus, technically make it a little lighter. But who'd really, with that weight, if you're that particular. This is just sleep clothes here. This is actually a HillTop Packs bag. I've got a ton of their bags. Electronics bag, obviously. I even do have their bag liner. I actually bought one of those. Do enjoy having this. I used to do just plastic trash bags, but I'd rather have something I can use multiple times. And it definitely seals up well, seam sealed and everything, so keep your stuff dry. And I also do have the food bag. Show you all the other campsite that's up this way. We'll get across here. Go check out this other camp. Could have just gone that way. It would have been a lot easier, but hey, what? There's another fire ring here. Road runs right down through there. This road's closed to traffic for the winter. where I camped at last time when I was up here. The trailhead, I think, is right up here. It's back in there about 3 miles, maybe. No, it's not even that far. Maybe 2 if you're lucky. But yeah, that's a trailhead there. Another camp spot right there. There's quite a few through here. Yeah, you can pull right down in. Yeah, last time we were here, we hiked down this, went up the road and then cut up in, back up past Big Schloss. So if I would have stayed on the trail, this is where I would have came out at. We would have been here, which means we are, technically that is here. I parked back in here. So we're just camped right here. Get some wood stacked up and got the fire going. Put it on this side, in a smaller spot, because I've had some wind gusts and I was afraid it starting to blow ash or something around. So I just got some logs up there drying off. Everything's kind of stacked right now. That'll go for a little while. I might have to go get a little bit more, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some water gathered up here too. Got a little concerned with my water filter. I didn't really want to work. I haven't used it in a little while, so it's probably operator error. I'd never cleaned it out properly or stored it, but I got it. It seems to be flowing good now, but it's definitely, I'll probably have to get a replacement just to be safe. Alright, we're into the tent, so I'm just gonna get comfortable. Temperature is definitely dropping. I think it's down to, temp is down to, it's 36 degrees. Yeah, we should be good. I'm getting everything figured out where I'm going to place it when I'm trying to sleep, because I've got to keep certain things warm or in a sleeping bag with me. Get this closed up and probably just sit here and chill out and relax. See you all in the morning. Good morning. It's about 7, a little bit after 7 in the morning. Didn't do too bad last night. Did a lot of tossing and turning, that's for sure. It was warm. At one point I ended up having to put the fleece on. Once I did that, I was good to go for the rest of the night. But got down to about 35. Showed on the thermometer, so about when I came in here was where it stayed at, so it wasn't too bad. That first winter trip out, winter night, not too bad. Started getting things packed up here. I'm only a couple miles from the car, so it shouldn't even take me hopefully no more than 45 minutes to get back to it. But you know, we'll get our stuff packed up and get on the road here. Yeah, I think there's snow. We're gonna see what's the temperature. It's 32 out right now. So we'll get back to the car here. back to the vehicle. Wasn't too bad of a trip. Wasn't too concerned with mileage on this one. I wanted to test just like the sleeping bag and see if, I'd be alright staying out in the cold. Wasn't too bad. Got a little chilly at night, ended up having to put the fleece on. But other than that, did a lot of tossing and turning, so I gotta see about maybe changing up my sleep pad situation. I think that caused part of that, but oh no, that was a nice little trip. It was nice just to even have the time sitting there by the fire. I didn't have to worry about putting miles in, or am I gonna get to camp in time. It was nice to set up early and just chill. Yeah, we'll be back out here soon again. We'll see you all in the next one. Y'all have a good one.